There's an energy of nurturing today. The Queen of Pentacles has come out and it has come out reversed. And it's sensing the need to, I'm feeling, excuse me, the need to honor your self-care routines in allowing yourself to feel more grounded. If you're feeling a bit foggy or feeling a bit spacey or disorientated or um, confused about what's unfolding or where to go from here, your sense of direction, if that's resonating with any of you, it's very important to ground yourself. When you can do that intentionally from right where you are in claiming it and feeling it come in into your body, to fully come into your body and envision, I'm getting the two words mixed up there, energy coming down right down in through your legs down to your feet, anchoring you down onto the ground, to give yourself a sense of steadiness in your energy and an inner calm. It says, it speaks on energies of needing to care for your needs, to look after your needs, to make sure they're met with regard to nurturing yourself, your emotions, your desires, your goals, your dreams, and also your finances, in budgeting, in looking at creating a routine for yourself. And this was coming to me quite strongly today myself as well, in how as you evolve, your mission and journey and your vision can evolve in tandem on the spiritual path, that you may not be called to show up in exactly the same way or to serve the same purpose. It can evolve over time. And as you refine your self concept, your outer reality can change. And therefore, how you show up and your routines and structures can also change in terms of your time frames. There's a lot of times that you give to whatever it is that you do, that you're devoted to in calling and spiritual practices, and you may refine certain things. You may have been doing yoga for months and then decide that your body's not calling for that now, that it's wanting you to go to dance classes, whatever it may be, for instance, and that you honor the calling and you establish new routines for the emerging new you. And what I really recommend is blocking out times in your calendar for which you meet your non-negotiables, while also, as I was reminded today and was very grateful for, block out reminders of states of being to focus on, such as your perception, your gratitude, that you're choosing to believe in your highest good, that you're getting into celebratory mode for celebrating something amazing unfolding for you right here, right now, by law of assumption, so that these reminders can pop up on your phone, in your reality, in your email, for instance, if you're on tech, reminding you to stay on the vibe and to stay aligned with who you're becoming and who you want to be and your preferred states, so that this is a way of nurturing yourself when you can create that structure for you in your reality that keeps you on track and keeps you focused. So if you feel that you're a bit swayed, and with the human resonance, with the soul affairs coming in, with things things are happening and changing tremendously during these times, and you can feel a variety of symptoms, from being more tired, from your sleep being disturbed, excuse me, bodily symptoms, and so on. And the grounding is so important, your spiritual practices and coming back into your body and into yourself and remaining focused on the vision, and to keep journaling and keep focused on your intention and your why and your North Star. So you keep moving in the direction of your expansion and what expands in your energy. And a very strong message of breathwork coming today, to breathe in expansiveness in your energy, and how it may be if obstacles and challenges come up in your reality. Say there's something that would potentially have the power of causing you to panic or to have fear, to fall into anxiety. And this reverse does give an energy of perhaps falling into anxiety or getting anxious about your now circumstances or the future and what may potentially happen, when that is not in the here and now, when all is in the now. And that your breath work in elongating your exhales can relax the parasympathetic nervous system, relax down your nervous system through that elongated exhale, and breathe in deeply to expand your energy, can bring you back to a sense of expansiveness and spaciousness in your energy, which can actually alter the course of things, because You're no longer allowing something that may have the potential to cause you constriction in your energy to impact you and to influence you, because you're breathing it out and coming back into expansiveness in your energy, and therefore you're returning to a state of wholeness and abundance. And you have the power to do that through your breath in any now moment. I really recommend making deep intentional breath work a part of your routine, putting it into your calendar as a reminder that even in the morning you set an intention to do 5 deep belly breaths before you even get out of bed and before you fall asleep at night, to breathe in expansiveness, to breathe in deep appreciation for your being, for your aliveness, for the potential of a fresh new beginning the following day, where magical miracles are unfolding for you and your reality just keeps on getting better and better every single day. Breathing in that rather than focusing on whatever you may perceive didn't happen or you didn't finish, or feeding any of that energy at the end of the day. And this can really help you to turn the situation around and to sit back on your throne of power, having your finances in order, nurturing yourself with nourishment and good food. And for myself today, something that brought me great contentment and satisfaction and joy was the simple act of going to the supermarket and walking down aisles and getting a few things and purchasing some food. And I had this sense of this wave coming over me of how this will be someone's dream right now. Like, you right now are living someone else's dream reality. Someone would love to swap places with you right now. Someone out there would love the reality that you're in, because it's somehow way better than what they're currently experiencing or feeling in their body, or what challenges they're coming up against, and so on, for whatever reason. And this can bring us back into deep sense of awareness of the law of one, and gratitude and deep appreciation for the now moment, for all that we have here and now. And walking down the aisles and getting some things, just going, wow, I'm so lucky to be here, to be getting these things quite happily, to be purchasing this food, and just getting that wave of energy coming over me, like someone else out there would love to be doing this right now and can't for whatever reason, is dreaming about it. And it can bring you right back into gratitude. I'm now going to a story of how I connected with actually kind of family coaching clients this morning, and how one was sensing energetic blockages. I was scanning simply and just going to pick up the energetics of this and getting to the root of the issue. And it being having your focus too much on the past or the future and not in the here and now present moment takes you off center and out of the natural state of bliss and abundance and harmony and beauty and truth and appreciation and gratitude for the here and now moment in the now, that all is in the now. And focusing overly on some objective or outcome at some distant point in the future is kind of giving power away to it. Yes, you can visualize and imagine that you're merging with the higher version of yourself, or getting, excited about some outcome. Yet, okay, bear with me, that this came to me as I was walking back along a riverbed next to trees, hearing that there is no sin, that sin is illusion, it's religious programming. Yet if there were one, it would be to understand that you're in heaven now in your reality and not have appreciation for it. And that was so profound in the power of gratitude and the power of the here and now moment, that even if your circumstances are not what you prefer, or you're not yet where you want to be, you can be in appreciation, in process, and in progress, and in flow as you lead up to something that is better for you or more expansive. And in fact, the more you're in appreciation and gratitude right here, right now, the more you draw that in to you, the more you create quantum leaps. And how this was very strong today. It doesn't serve a purpose to remain complacent or in your comfort zone if it's taking energy away from your aliveness and your dream. That ultimately you want to be in enthusiasm and aliveness right here, right now, and appreciation for who you are and what's available to you. And what's, this card does speak about seeing the abundance in your now reality. seeing the abundance that you already have, seeing the abundance of opportunities and magic and miracles and possibilities that are available to you right here, right now, and how that expands you. And it stops you from becoming complacent or stagnant within your energetics so that you don't have energetic blockages. You see the appreciation of everything. And you can shift perspective at your perception, as I said in the previous video, the perception being of the ego rising. Like, look at the higher perspective, look at the higher point. So someone I connected with this morning was talking about doing a current role or job for a minimum number of hours a week in order to make a minimum amount of money while waiting for their project to take off on what they truly wanted to pour into as their vision and their dream. And how their energy was complacent and not in appreciation and was impacting others in their environment, and others feeling that energies were being repelled from the environment because of the stuckness and stagnancy, and that it was having an effect. And I was pointing out that there could be appreciation for having this opportunity right now, which allows you to save up some money, and you can envision how you could pour that into the project, or even how you could utilize somehow the boredom or the contrast of how you don't appreciate this to be your fuel in motivation for how much you want the other thing and have appreciation for that in itself. You can also use it as a way to see how, well, it's challenging to show up for something that I don't really prefer, that I don't really enjoy, as fuel to add to the sustainability of my future goal, because I will have days that I don't want to show up or that I get tired of it, because it happens in everything. And that shift in perception and perspective can really transform your energetics and allow you to come back into appreciation. And also, there's options. We always have choice. We always have the power of choice to make a decision. And you could say, look, this is something that I actually don't want. It's not fueling my dream. It's not feeding the energy of my desire. So, out of love for myself, I say no to it and pull my energy away. And I'm willing to make the financial sacrifice, because the more I'm vibrant in my energy and pouring it in with aliveness and enthusiasm into what I truly do prefer, the more I believe that the universe is meeting up with the resonance of that, and abundance is here, and money flows to me with ease and opportunities open. It's all your beliefs and your energetics. Yet complacency and stagnancy doesn't serve your well-being. If it's resonating with whoever has connected with this, or someone comes to mind, and you may share this message with them, and it can help support their energetics coming back into appreciation and aliveness, and looking at how can I view this differently somehow, to have gratitude and appreciation, and to see how it's teaching me something, it's guiding me to something, it's giving me full deep appreciation in the now, because a truth in it is someone else would actually appreciate being in your situation over their own. I would say most of you tuning in can probably tune into that, the truth of that, and see how it is true to some degree. And it may make you have appreciation for the things that you do have. And I was sharing how challenges can serve as giving you those insights to be truly appreciative. So if you've never really gone through challenges and you've had comfort and you've had everything provided for you, then in terms of the pendulum swinging, you've been like going like this, like, kind of a bad day, good day, yeah, it's all good, it's all okay, well, yeah, it's cloudy today, it's raining, yeah, whatever, now I'm a little happier, I'm on holiday with my friends, la la la. But if you've gone from like complete shit show of like, I'm injected out of every job, I am homeless, I'm in hospital with another virus that people can't quite name, I don't know what's wrong with me, I'm having near-death experiences, I'm being betrayed by the people that are supposed to love me the most. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm having these kind of mystical experiences. I can no longer work in this reality because it's out of resonance with my energetics now. What do I do and what's my routine? This kind of sense of reality can flip right over to joy, abundance, appreciation, gratitude, because you know the polar opposite. And so going through the challenges, the more you've had tremendous difficulties, the more you have the power to experience the complete polar opposite as the pendulum swings and gives you snippets and experiences and lived realities of pure bliss, abundance, and joy. And you learn the value of it and you have deep appreciation and gratitude. So, if any of you are feeling a bit complacent or stagnant, to recall times that perhaps you went through a more difficult time when you overcame that, or to look for the positive in the situation to the best of your ability, and to have deep gratitude for how it's taking you along to greater abundance, greater wealth, more opportunities coming in for you. Nurture yourself, take care of yourself, spend time in nature, ground yourself, come back into deep appreciation and gratitude for everything in your reality right here, right now, because that is the portal. It unlocks everything unfolding in your favor. It unlocks wonderful opportunities being drawn to you, to the magnetism of you being in that frequency. And frequency is what we're moving into. That person I was speaking on was reading Napoleon Hill's book on Think and Grow Rich. And I was pointing out that, you can think about this and you can want that. And this card reverse also looks at the energy of superficiality. And I mentioned that there's a lot of people in the world who are incredibly wealthy, yet are really unhealthy somehow, and are not content or happy or satisfied in their lives within them or in their relationships, or something's amiss or something's missing. And the true pathway to this sense of fulfillment is through nurturing yourself and being in an energy of love and gratitude along the way, in fostering wonderful connections and relationships with others who you can share your growth and success and impact with, and who can celebrate that success with you. I personally don't see the point in manifesting a mansion if you're not going to throw a party with the people you love in it. Anyone else resonate with that, drop a comment and let me know. I'm guided to pull an angel card for you here now, and then I'll wrap up this video for today. Yesterday's was quite long. Okay. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Take good care of you. Your breath work is a pathway to prosperity. You can visualize and imagine and breathe in receiving a lot of money. I'm so incredibly wealthy and rich, and feel it expanded in your energy. Money loves making its way to me all the time in continuous flows. I'm so deeply appreciative and grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. And you feel the calm come over your body, so you get out of any sense of anxiety. Curiosity comes out. See life through the curious eyes of a child, and you discover a never-ending source of happiness and excitement. Curiosity keeps you alive, interested, and interesting. The angels are inviting you to be curious about yourself. Start exploring who you are, and you grow personally and spiritually. Be interested in people, and you'll discover an internal source of fascination. Be curious about the wonderful universe in which you live, and the angels themselves and their role in the divine plan. The radiance of your delight in life illuminates you. The affirmation is, I explore the wonder of life in every now moment. And we're here to be in our passion, in our aliveness, in our enthusiasm, and following what lights us up, no longer giving our energy to things that drain us, that bring us discontent, that disrupt our peace, that bring us into disharmony, which leads to dis-ease and complications in the body and stagnancy and blockages and more of that. Yet to reclaim and anchor in inner calm, inner peace, blissful states, abundance, harmony, peace, beauty, truth, love, joy, success, prosperity, expansion, wealth, abundance, authentic, loving connection, love of life, to love your life more. I shared a reel on that earlier on today in how being in your aliveness serves your health, your longevity. It supports you looking younger. It supports you feeling lit up. It supports you connecting with more beauty and wonder and awe in the world and the people. And was inviting people to step into my Evolve program again, which I'm also inviting you to. If you'd like to get your ticket, it is in the description box below. You get my book for so much on inner transformation with that, so you can be on the path of greater aliveness. And to the rear of the book, I've got aspects of your North Node. I was going through that with this client this morning, saying, you know, when you have this, you're in your South Node energy because you're relying on what gives you comfort and what's familiar to you, and that can create the stagnancy in your energy. You know, I'm still here and still talking. Thank you for still here with me. But aligning with the North Star can bring you into stretching into a new discomfort zone, because it's bringing you into your becoming, who you are called to be in this lifetime. And that can be moving away from what you have experienced in past lifetimes, which is your South Node in your chart. And the North Node is aligning you with, depending what house it is, the expression of that, which ultimately leads to your greater abundance, prosperity, success, the natural gifts you can monetize on. I have a whole section on that at the back of my book. You're free to get a copy below, and it actually comes with Evolve for free, gifted with love and appreciation. So why not join me there, where I can go through so much more with you, and you also receive the book. And I wrap up now. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. See you in the next one. Lots of love.